What is up, everyone? This is Sorky090 and it is a return of the PVN update or Pirates vs Ninja update for 2020. Is that we are in version 1.54.0, so if you have yet to have that update, be sure to download the update through Google Play or the App Store. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and see what we have here for the PVN update of 2020. So first things first, that we were able to get a brand new mask for the PVN update of 2020, that this would be mask number 5 and mask number 6. Now this is going to be a good question for anyone who has never gotten the first 5 masks. Are they only able to get to number 5? I am not too sure honestly, but even then we only have a total of 10 days to be able to get these masks. So it would be a very close call if you were able to try to get yourself all the masks before the event ends. So I'm guessing that you could only get up to 5 at this given point. But even then, all you gotta do is just collect 1,000 tokens from just doing the quest, from doing the sponsor eagles right there, and especially with the Puzzle minigame and as well as the Craniac minigame. Once you get 1,000, you'll be able to open up the box and then you'll be able to get your mask reward from there. Anyone who's already gotten the first 4 masks, they're able to get mask number 5, mask number 6, and then the next 3 rewards would be just the premium items. That would be just a random item from any of the 2 packs that you're able to get from the store right there. And anyone else who has not played the game before, they're only able to get the masks that they have yet to get before obtaining the brand new masks. So it's very important to be playing the game frequently, especially throughout the events here. And of course, I will be making the videos about mask number 5 and mask number 6 as I get them. So we're going to take a look at the customizations that you're able to get for your tuber here. That there are no new skins to be had here, but at least that we have ourselves some shirts, that we have ourselves some of the pirate shirts and some of the ninja shirts right here. I'm not too sure exactly what they are called. I'm just going to call it shirts just to be able to at least be more universal here. And I believe last year I was a pirate, so now let's go ahead and be a ninja once again. Let's we have ourselves different color slashes or sashes to go with. Then for the hairstyles, that we have the first 4 masks right there. We have a skull with the sash on top, we have ourselves a pirate mask, and as well as, well, mainly a ninja mask with a pirate hat and then an eye patch right there. The third mask, which I think that we should call it the shredder mask because that's the only thing that it reminds me of. And then the 4th mask is the red macaw with a pirate hat on top. So that's pretty much the first 4 masks that you're able to get. Then we have our typical headwear for the pirate and as well as a ninja here. That we have ourselves one with dreads, one without dreads, and we have one with the sash on top, one with the headpiece there, which I believe I'm going to be the one with the headpiece right here. Then at least with my glasses there, I look kind of cool. I do want to note from 1.54.0 we have 3 new headpieces, that we have a fish face right there, we have bush, and then we have ourselves just a regular old haircut right there. I'm not even too sure what to call that haircut, but that's one of the 3 of the new mask or the headsets that you're able to get from here. Then onto the glasses, or they call them props, that we have ourselves an eye patch, we have ourselves a bit of a mask to actually complement the ninja headpiece. Then we have the glowing eyes here, which is a personal favorite, especially for the Halloween update, that we have ourselves the red eyes, and then we have the glowing white eyes there too. Then for the chairs, that we have ourselves some planks right there. Then we have ourselves a dragon's mouth, which is actually pretty cool, just as long as you don't lean your head back, because that's going to be poking you in the back of the head, which looks very painful. Then onto the keyboards, that we have ourselves a type of map here, and then we have ourselves a keyboard made out of gold, but let's go ahead and go with the one that looks like a map here. Then onto the desks, that we have 2 different desks. We have one for the cabin, or pretty much the pirate ship, and then we have the one for the dojo, which I'm going to go for the one with the dojo of course. Onto the monitors, that we have one with a cannon with a lit fuse right there, that is very animated. Then we have ourselves one with a scroll, which is not too animated, but at least it's glowing right there. Then onto the floorings, that we have 2 different ones to look at. One of them would be mainly for a ship type of deal, or maybe even a cabin, especially when it's a bit of a dark color right there. Then we have ourselves a lighter color version of it, which is more fit for a dojo right here. Look at that. Then onto the wallpapers, that we have 2 different ones to look at, that we have one for a ship and then one for a dojo. So of course it would be the one to choose for the dojo here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now that looks very nice. And with that, we are done with tuber customizations. Now we're going to take a look at the Pixlings that you're able to get for the event. After the event, you're still able to get these Pixlings, but I believe that they appear more frequently during the event itself. So we're going to click on the inventory, then we're going to go to the magnifying glass, scroll all the way down to the pixelings with eyes, or the eggs with eyes here. Everyone keeps asking where you're able to find your pixelings. This is the icon that you choose to be able to find it. It's the eggs with eyes, and then it's alphabetical order. So let's go ahead and scroll all the way down to the eggs, or pretty much the pixelings that you're able to get for the event. One of them would be Ubu here, or actually no, Nobu, sorry. It's just another form of Ubu, but it's Nobu right there. That is pretty much a tiny little ninja Ubu here. It's just so plain adorable. Then what we got here is that it gives you a boost in subscribers in the dark category. And Nobu is a common egg, or a common pixeling. Then we're going to scroll all the way up just a tad bit to the golden one, or the uncommon egg, which would be Mimic here. That it is a chest that is pretty much alive here. If you ever think about the Bloodborne, not really Bloodborne, which game was it that has a lot of mimics? But even then, Mimics is just a literal type of false chest that is pretty much a monster in that chest. That Mimic gives you a boost in views towards gaming and as well as lifestyle. Then we're going to take a look at the Prisma form right here. That we were to scroll all the way up, first of all we're going to see Nobu, especially when it is actually in alphabetical order. That's we have Nobu. Did I say Ubu? I get those confused here. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who gets those confused. But even then, here is Nobu. That's pretty much a white ninja, while Nobu is a black ninja here. Then we have ourselves Mimic here, or Prisma Mimic, which is a purple chest here. I was about to call it pink, but it's purple. As far as I know, it's purple with a little bit of pink accent there. Even then, it's just so beautiful looking. So we're going to take a close watchful eye on both mimics. One of them is bound to move. There you go, look at that. You can see the eyes, you can see the tongue, you can see the teeth. Just be careful not to open up that chest, otherwise you may lose a finger or two. Now we're going to take a look at all the items that you're able to buy from the PVN update. Be sure to stockpile on all these items because they are very useful for a lot of room events here. This is why PVN is a favorite update amongst a lot of players in the community. So we have gold coins as a carpet item here. Then we have ourselves some stones or pebbles on the ground, which you could use for making pathways. Then we have ourselves some barrels here, just mainly a barrel to use for decorations. And speaking of decorations, is that mainly a lot of these items are very useful for decorations, so once again, stockpile on all these items as much as you can. That we have ourselves pretty much a pier or a dock or pretty much a bridge that you could use for a lot of things, or you can even make it as a bed too. There's so many possibilities for this one here. Then we have some scattered bones in the ground. Then we have ourselves a cobblestone wall here that you can stack amongst each other too. Then we have water. That is right, water. This is where it came from. The PVN update. It was revolutionary in its time. That a lot of people stockpiled on this, that they were able to use it for their rooms and especially for the room events. If you've ever seen where it came from, PVN is the origination of the water. And especially that's very important to stay hydrated. Be sure to be hydrated, everyone. But even then, stockpile on this, make a room an ocean. That this is one of the most important items that you will ever have for a room event. Then we have ourselves logs here. I'm not too sure exactly what this would be called, but mainly you could make a raft out of this. You could actually accent a type of room with it too. It's just very neat to have for, especially when you want to make yourself a wall or some borders here. It's just very useful in its own. Then we have some bamboo, just mainly some bamboo, a cute little bamboo with a tiny little leaf. Then we have ourselves some waves, which will pretty much be very useful for the water too, especially when you want to make some waves, you want to make some rivers, you want to make an ocean, you want to make a beach, you better get this as well. Then we have ourselves a training type of dummy here. I'm not too sure exactly what you want to call it, but mainly this is just useful for just the dojo here. Then we have a cute little bird. Just a cute little bird right there, just a blue bird, very useful for a lot of room events. Again, PVN is one of the best events that will ever exist in Pewdiepie's Tube Simulator, and it's also animated too. Then we have ourselves a raft or a bridge, whichever you want to call it. It very looks like a bridge to me as well, that you could use it for many different things too. Then we have ourselves a round window. Pretty much you could use it for a submarine, or you could use it for a cabin, or you could use it for a ship. It's just whatever you want to use it for. Then we have ourselves a ninja star or a shuriken onto the wall here. It's just mainly that's going to be a thing where if you have a battle going on or some training, it's going to be onto the wall here. Then we have ourselves a pile of gold here, just mainly some gems, some diamonds. We have Stefano right there, and especially that we have some trophies too, and more things like that here, especially when it looks so beautiful in jewelry. Then we have ourselves a Mount Fuji poster right there. Now isn't that nice? Then we have ourselves a seagull, which is also animated, that just does its type of call or whatever you want to call it. Look at that. or perhaps it's a squall. I'm not too sure exactly what it's called. Then we have some garden work here. We have some flowers, some rocks, and some type of bush here. I'm not too sure exactly what it's called, but it's just one of those things that just gives an accent to a garden here. Then we have ourselves a bottle, which could also be the alcohol, or mainly broken glass, or ship in a bottle, or message in a bottle, I should say. Then we have some bamboo, just mainly some bamboo, which is tall and pretty much a useful weapon that you can make out of that too. Then we have some coral, just beautiful coral or rock or pretty much a ocean mushroom. I'm not too sure exactly what they're called, and I have no idea what this is called. Then we have some lanterns that we also have some characters on there. If anyone's able to translate that for me, please let me know exactly what it means. That we have this one right here, then we have number 2 right here, and then last but not least, we have number 3. Then we have ourselves a glowing light source here. It looks like a sword even then, but it looks cool to look at too. Then we have ourselves a glowing skull as well, which you could use just for mainly a cursed area or maybe some pixel art here too. Then we have ourselves an anchor in the ground, which is self-explanatory. You set anchor and then you just want to get off your ship and then do whatever you need to do. Then we have ourselves a fortune cat right there. Just mainly, that's what it is. It's a fortune cat. What else can be said? It's just it's animated too and looks adorable. Then last but not least, we have ourselves Captain Blackbeard. Pretty much, that's what he is. That's all he does. He's just Captain Blackbeard. He's there. He exists. And on a side note is that the music that we're listening to is Shinobi right here. That's the main theme right there. And also we have All Sails Out that you heard in the earlier Pewdiepie Tube Simulator commercials. You want pyramids? We got them! Remember that ad? That's pretty much the music that was being played in the background, and now you could use it for 24/7 if you wish to, and it's a very nice beat, and I'm not going to spoil it for this video here. Now we can take a look at all the Craniac items you're able to get from the PVN update. Keep in mind that we've already gotten our first 8 beforehand, and now we have a brand new amount of 5 more, so now we have a whopping total of 13 to collect in total. Starting off with the first 8 that we have ourselves just pretty much a single bamboo stick right here that also changes color. Then we have ourselves a wall. Pretty much it's very useful if you want to build a house or something along the lines of that, or just pretty much a type of wall. Of course it's a wall. What else can you say about it? Then we have ourselves a pirate ship right there. Just a mini one, especially that it's been set out to sea, so that's why it's small. So it's just mainly a size comparison right there. And then we have ourselves some Kraken tentacles that you can use, especially that if you're in the water. Sadly I didn't put some water down, but you get the idea. We have Kraken tentacles to attack the ship with, or that you have yourselves a giant monster to make. Then we have ourselves some cutlass right there onto the wall. You have 2 of them to look at too. Then we have ourselves a giant shark or a megalodon if you were to compare it to the ship too. Then we have ourselves just mainly Mount Fuji or Mount Everest, whichever you want to call it, especially if you're able to change it like that. That we have ourselves Mount Everest. Then we have Mount Fuji. Look at that, it's just interchangeable. Then we have ourselves a blood moon or rising red sun here, whichever you want to see or whichever you want to say about it. And now we can take a look at the 5 brand new Craniac items that we have ourselves a steering wheel right here. Mainly, it's a steering wheel. What more can you say about it? If you make yourself a ship, this is pretty much a nice compliment to have. And then we have ourselves a giant rusty anchor here. That it could actually complement a giant ship too. Then we have ourselves, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back here. That we have ourselves a type of ninja here, a camouflage ninja, or pretty much a transparent ninja. It's a perfect ninja at that it actually is transparent, literally transparent, that it just blends in with anything that's behind it. So you can make yourself a hidden ninja if you wish to here. It just looks oh so cool here. That just look at that. It's just transparent. It's hidden. It could actually just hide in the shadows if it wanted to. And now I just made him partly purple here. Then we have ourselves pretty much a cool looking type of, I don't know, what would you call him? Is he a captain? If he is a captain, then this is a good captain at that. With 2 cutlasses right there on a chain right there, it's just mainly going to be an epic battle between a little bit of a ninja and as well as a captain here. I'm guessing it's a captain or a warrior. What would they be called? Other than a pirate, of course. Pirate warrior? I guess so. That's what I'm going to call it now. Then we have ourselves some trees here. What more can I say? It's just pretty much some sprouts that get into the ground or coming from the ground up to the air. It's just looking kind of cool here. Now we're going to take a look at the item packs that you're able to get from the PVN update. That the first one is going to be the Pirate Pack. That they contain 25 exclusive items. They don't give XP, but every pirate needs the tools fit for their trade. And what the pirate pack has is that we have ourselves a bottle here, that we have some poison bottle or just a regular bottle if you want to see it as that. It looks nice though. Then we have ourselves a captain flag or a pirate flag that is very decorative to have, especially if you want to have yourself a territorial area or pretty much a type of ship there too. Then we have ourselves a pirate in the sand or a pirate in the ground. It just looks like it's going to be buried on a beach here. Then we have ourselves a prisoner, a very useful type of decoration as well for a lot of the room events, especially the dark themed ones. That is very useful to have. Then, well, let me go ahead and place one down. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and place it down here. Then we have ourselves pretty much a box that we have outer mines right there as a little bit of Easter egg, or you could just change it to a different type of crate, or mainly a crate with some rope on there. I'm not too sure exactly what that is. Then it's just a regular crate right there. It's a giant one at that. You could make yourself a warehouse if you wanted to. Then we have ourselves a pirate map right there, or treasure map to be more exact. It looks very nice. X marks the spot right there. Then we have some ropes on some wood here. I don't know exactly what it is, but I could see it as an obstacle that you would use. Then we have ourselves a literal treasure chest right there. Just look at that. Look at all the gold. Look at all the type of doubloon. Look at all the different types of treasure that you can have. Then we have ourselves a giant skull with some moss on there. Looks nice though, just look at it. Look at all the detail on this one. Then we have ourselves pretty much a parrot. We have a parrot, a literal parrot right there. I don't think it's animated, but still looks cute right there that you could have your very own pet. And what is a ship without some cannons here that you could actually have a cannon to use to fire upon your opponents here? Then we have ourselves a mermaid. Just look at that beautiful mermaid right there. Just look at all the different type of colors there. Then we have ourselves a ninja pack that it contains 25 exclusive items. They don't give XP like training does, but having the proper equipment is also vital. And the ninja pack has a bonsai tree. Just look at that. It looks like a lovely bonsai tree here. Then what we have here for the next item, that we have ourselves a gourd, pretty much a simple gourd right there. Then the next item, that we have ourselves the koi fish with yin and yang type of deal here. Looks very nice. Then we have ourselves a scroll for the dojo. I'm not even too sure exactly what this says, but if you could translate it, that'd be great as well. It just looks nice overall, and especially that we have some katanas on a rack here, mainly for a dojo, absolutely fit for a training ground dojo here. Then we have ourselves some shurikens, then we have weaponry, we have all the different types of stuff here, especially with a nunchuck and a kunai. It looks absolutely nice here, even a sickle on a chain here. Is that what it is? Is it pretty much a sickle? I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comment section if you know what this is. Then we have ourselves a scroll on a pedestal here. Looks very nice and pretty much organized here. Then the next item, we have ourselves the door. Pretty much it's a door. What more can you say about it? It's a literal door here. Then we have ourselves a dojo or a house, however you want to make it. It's a very large one at that, especially when you're able to put items onto the roof here. It's just mainly a perspective type of thing, especially like the ship earlier from the Craniac Items. Then we have ourselves one ninja here. Then we have ourselves another ninja. It's just mainly Ninja 1, Ninja 2, and then Ninja 3, which Ninja 3 is actually the one that goes onto the wall here. And then we have ourselves the pirate trophy right here, even though that's not part of the pack. Just let me say that right there. That's not part of the pack. The last one, the last ninja, was pretty much the last part of the ninja pack, but if you were able to rank into the top 100 for the room events for the theme here, that you're able to get yourself a little bit of a trophy here, that it has the sword and as well as the ninja star. It's just absolutely nice to have, so be sure to participate in the room events if you want to get to the top 100. And last but not least, we're going to take a look at the puzzle minigame that we have ourselves Ninja Edgar here. Look at that, look at how cute he is. And then we have Pirate Maya in the background, and I'm pretty sure that Edgar is also a ninja in the background there too. Yep, absolutely, that we have him in there. Then we have Pirate Maya. It's just oh so cute and adorable looking right there. One thing to also note is that for Gobble, we also have a brand new background for the pretty much the theme of Pirates vs. Ninja, which is actually very cool to look at, especially that they put more detail and as well as the effort into making this happen for all of us. And with that, I believe that is all I could actually show you guys for the PVN update of 2020. Let me know in the comment section below that do you like this update? Do you not like this update? Let us know in the comment section. I absolutely love this update because it's so useful when it comes to a lot of items that you're able to get, especially in the shop no less. But even then, it's just very useful for a lot of the room events, especially the water. That's the most common used item for a lot of rooms. And then all the other items there too. There's so much use for a lot of these items. I would not see why anyone would not like this event alone. But that is just my opinion. This is an absolute fantastic event to participate in, especially for the items themselves. Do you like the items? Which one is your favorite? Do you like the Craniac items? Let us know. Do you like the costumes? Do you like everything else about it? Just anything that you could say about it. And for this year, whose side are you on right now? The ninja side or the pirate side? Let us know in the comments section. And of course, I will showcase mask number 5 and mask number 6 once I get them, and I'm going to try to max out all the Craniac items once again, especially for this event. I got 10 days to do so, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. And then for the road to elite level 999 on my secondary account, I'm still working on that. If you want to add my account, it is Fox right then and there, F-O-X. Stay tuned for the live streams on the road to elite level 999. I'm trying to get that account right then and there to the max level as quickly as possible. But that is it for now. If you enjoyed this video and found this video to be helpful, then be sure to give this video a like. If you're brand new to the channel and want to continue to see more videos, live streams, and other content in the future, then be sure to subscribe. And if you have a Discord account, feel free to join my Discord server. It will be linked in the description below so you'll be notified whenever I have a video uploaded or a live stream going on. Or if you just want to talk with me or anybody else in the server itself, be sure to join and make some friends here. And feel free to leave down your Pewdiepie 2% username as well as the network you're in the comment section below. Have more friends, have more followers, have more gifts, have more people join your network, and have more fun playing the game every single day as I can continue to update this game every month. But until next time, I've been Pixlings and Pets. Have a great day everyone, and I'll see you guys again in the next video or live stream. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget.